Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this. A capacity crowd here.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
Well, we're on the way. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
The fella you're looking at, Peter, Ashraf Hakimi, I think one of the better offensive fullbacks anywhere in the world. He's very much the modern fullback. He was a winger, moved a little bit deeper, but he still has that passion to get forward. And we know it's backed up by a great engine and occasionally an eye for goal.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Brahim Diaz, there's the delivery. Bruno Guimaraes proves too strong. And the city! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Marquinhos looks to the other side. Picks it up out wide. Alexandro. Nice control. Can he deliver? Jason. Out to the left it goes. Ben Seguir. Hakimi. And it's played forward. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Linton. Alexandro. Rafinha. And it's Alexandro. Brahim Diaz proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Danilo attempts a clearance. Alexandro. Linton. Rafinha. Gabriel. Gerson. Linton. Marquinhos aim forwards. Ben Seguir. Unahi. Hakimi. Linton. Danilo. Rodrigo. Linton. Vinicius Junior. Alexandro. And that is a little undercooked. Amrabat. Amrabat, gently done. So what can they make of this? En-Nesyri. En-Nesyri! Oh, it's come loose. Alisson herring after the ball here. Some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Marquinhos, and he goes cross-field. Linton. Rafinha. He played through for the wide man. Aguirre gets it away. It's a quick ball upfield. Now that's well seen too. Gabriel moved on forwards. Linton. Vinicius Junior. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Vinicius Junior might well be in for a mouthful from his boss if his teammates don't get there first.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Aguirre wins the duel this time. En-Nesyri is onto it in a flash. Ben Seghir. Now it's Ben Seghir. That is lovely. Now then, the ball's come loose. He'll try to keep this alive. Oh, they could be caught out here. The referee's awarded a free kick. Joelinton can get it clear. Alexandro. Joelinton looking to get on the end of this. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Aguirre. Aguirre. Oh, he's fizzed it forward. En-Nesyri is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Aguirre played up towards the front line. Gerson. Rafinha. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's got away with one there.
We're talking about creating a problem for yourself. OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Oh, this looks sharp. He's going to be disappointed with that. He is through here. And here's Brahim Diaz. Oh, that's nice. Gerson gets it clear. Ben Seghir. Amrabat. Bruno Guimaraes getting this one clear. And it's Amrabat. Hakimi, cross into the box. Bruno Guimaraes, forwards and with intent. He's found a way through. Rodrigo, cleared without complication. Aguirre did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Danilo. It's run loose here. That's good play. Oh, what a chance! And the ball's come loose here. He is just caressing the ball. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Gerson. Rodrigo. 0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
And it's Amrabat. Bruno Guimaraes. Well played. Little doubt, that is a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Gabriel. Hakimi. That's really well manoeuvred. Bruno Guimaraes. Gabriel. Linton. Alexandro. Now he's off and running. Alexandro. That's tidy. Rafinha. Linton. Linton! Goal! Brazil!
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Brazil have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Marquinhos. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Bruno Guimaraes. Linton. Playing cross-field, changing the point of attack. Alexandro going full tilt down the left. Flashes it across. And he's there to get it away. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Unahi shifted upfield. Gerson. And it's played forward. And that's put paid to a promising move. That's a lovely, neat pass. Linton. Gerson. Bruno Guimaraes. Out to the right. Rafinha. And the finish! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Rafinha is offering a right smile there.
And here's Rodrigo. And it's Danilo. Deflected behind for a corner kick. A fine challenge. Danilo serves up a cross. And the counter is on. It's come to nothing. Alexandro. Rafinha. Out for a throw. Brahim Diaz. Quality ball. En-Nesyri is onto it in a flash. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And here's Rodrigo. Rodrigo spread out to the left. That's very neat. Over to the left. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Linton. Linton crosses. Aguirre attempts a clearance. Nadir. Unahi gently done. Could be danger here. So who's he picking out? Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Played into them. It's a mighty effort. He's got a goal. It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Morocco grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Linton does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Now, what's he got in mind? Gerson played out to the left flank. Looking for a decent ball in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Calmly anticipates. Najraoui. Aguirre. That's been drilled forward. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Aguirre. Amrabat. Oh, he's bustling through here. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Brahim Diaz. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Linton. And it's Alexandro. Brahim Diaz. Nadir. Najraoui. And here's En-Nesyri. Ben Sakir. Hakimi. Time to deliver. Gerson defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, if you dwell on it for that long, that's what happens.
Brazil going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Alexandro. That has been cut short. Amrabat, aim forwards. Now it's En-Nesyri. Brahim Diaz. And it's Diaz. And here's En-Nesyri.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Alexandro. Linton. Alexandro. And that's aimed into the middle. Diving header! Gets it away. Rodrigo. Played in with purpose. Gets good distance on it. He's had a shot! And that's off target.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Well read, nice interception. Moved on forwards, and he cuts out the supply. Danilo. Linton. Alexandro. Linton. Gerson. And here's Rodrigo. Rodrigo! Same again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're up in the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
And it's Danilo. Rodrigo. Oh, good spread. Mazraoui. Now it's En-Nesyri. Marquinhos does really well to win the ball there. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Hakimi. Amrabat. Driven forward. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
That's going to go a long way. Brahim Diaz. That is a great pick out. Gabriel cuts it out. Danilo. Oh, that's a nice ball. Rodrigo. He's shifting through the gears here. Great chance! Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Bruno, long ball by the goalkeeper. Now it's Vinicius Junior, and he's picked out the run. Now it's Rafinha. Rafinha, and the shot! Goal! Brazil! Into the lead once more.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. It made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Brazil take the lead. Up towards the front line. Alexandro. Brahim Diaz delivers. Rafinha. Gerson. Rafinha. Joelinton. Cross goes in there. Clears it away. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Rodrigo. Danilo picks it up now. Gerson. Shot, surely!
Rodrigo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Bruno Guimaraes. Rafinha. Joelinton. He whips it across. Muscular approach does pay off here. Rodrigo. And here's Vinicius Junior. Out to the left it goes. Looks a good cross. Nahi. Brahim Diaz. Ben Sagir. Amrabat. Nadir. And here's En-Nesyri. Brahim Diaz. Azraoui puts them all in. Deftly away. And it's Hakimi. And here's En-Nesyri. Gerson. Rafinha. Joelinton. Alexandro looking to hit the byline here. And they've got rid. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Gerson. Searching pass he's played there. And he decides to cross it. And he's there to get rid. Could move up a gear here. Ben Sagir, that's a delicate pass. Ben Sagir, forwards and with intent. And it's Danilo. Danilo hangs one in. Danger averted for now. And the first half is done. Leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period. Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And we are back on the way. Oh, easy pickings there. That's really well manoeuvred. Joelinton. That looks a good ball through. He's on it. Can he get away? Chance for a shot! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Now it's En-Nesyri. Joelinton. Joelinton shifted upfield. Adli. Ben Seguir. Adli. Now he's got space here. The less said about that pass, the better. Over to the left. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Adli. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Rafinha. And it's Alexandro. Oh, nice touch. And that has been clubbed away. Oh, well measured. And they can counter here. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's played forward. Gerson. And here's Vinicius Junior. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Played out wide. Gerson. Joelinton. He's in a good position. And the shot! Oh, that is asking for trouble. That has been knocked clear. Ben Seguir. Brahim Diaz. Hakimi forwards and with intent. It's really well cleared. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Ben Seguir swings in across. Bruno Guimaraes aim forwards. Alexandro. Rafinha. Alexandro. Rafinha, who has set up 2 goals. Joelinton. Gabriel. Joelinton. Alexandro. Joelinton. Alexandro. And here's Joelinton. Rafinha. Cross knee. Oh, smashing header! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, sweet feet. Brahim Diaz was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Rafinha. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And it's Alexandro. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Aguirre goes forward. Adli. En-Nesyri. Mazraoui goes for the header! He can get that clear. Amrabat have it back and can go again. And he thumps it clear. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
Unahi does really well to win the ball there. Aguirre has a look and plays it forward. And here's Rodrigo. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Danilo. That has found him in acres of space. Now it's Rodrigo. Big chance, corner. And it's hoisted clear. Defending of the desperate variety. En-Nesyri goes on a run down the left wing. Hakimi. That's a fabulous ball. Cleared away. Joelinton, gently done. Showing good feet. Rodrigo. Rafinha. He's cut it out. Adli. Oh, there's a probing ball. Alexandro gets across to intercept that. And here's Vinicius. Can he finish? And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Moved on forwards.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Marquinhos, and it's played forward. Gerson played over towards the opposite flank. There are a few waiting for it. Gerson. Until hit it first time! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Alexandro cuts out the pass. Gabriel. Marquinhos aim forwards. Played out to the right. Rodrigo. Now it's Rodrigo. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Alexandro plays it short. Now it's Rafinha. Chooses to go back. And it's Danilo. Hangs it. Shot a goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And it's hoisted clear. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Nice physical challenge. That's really well manoeuvred. Danilo. Rodrigo. Referee has just said play on. Brahim Diaz. Driven forward. En-Nesyri. Now he's off and running. Marquinhos shifted upfield. It's a nicely shaped ball. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Amrabat. Unahi, gently done. And the pass is intercepted. Bruno Guimaraes, forwards and with intent. Rafinha. And it's Joelinton. Alexandro tries a cross. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. And he's had a shot! That's really well manoeuvred. Now that's well seen too. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Marquinhos. Ben Sagir shifted upfield. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Gerson, Rodrigo. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! Oh, split-second reaction.
Vinicius Junior really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Ditch defending, but that'll do. Referee's given a throw. Now who's going to be first to this? Gets it away. Alexandro. Joelinton. Bruno Guimaraes. Rafinha, spread out to the left. And here's Vinicius Junior. And here's Rodrigo. Rodrigo, back when it goes. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And here's Vinicius. There's the shot! And that wasn't far away.
Joelinton, well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that. It wasn't far away at all.
Rafinha, Joelinton. Great work on the overlap. That has been knocked clear. Joelinton, and here's Rafinha. Gerson.
Vinicius Junior really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Rodrigo. And here's Rafinha. Rodrigo. Gerson. Up he goes! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Danilo aim forwards. Gerson. And here's Rod. And a chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Rodrigo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Hakimi, gently done. Ben Sagir proves just a little bit too strong. Too long, and over the line. Linton. Moved on forwards. And he cuts out the supply. Ben Sagir. Out to the left it goes. A chance to play it in. Firmly met. Ben Sagir gets the shot away! And it's played forward. Oh, nicely intercepted. Adli. Marquinhos gets it away. Rafinha. Alexandro. Now it's Rafinha. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Oh, that's neat. Gerson. Rafinha!
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Rafinha. Lovely bit of skill. And here's Linton. Nicely shaped cross. Aguirre with the clearance.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Rodrigo. And here's Vinicius Junior. And here's Rafinha. Adli. Hakimi. Moved on forwards. Unahi. Amrabat. Adli. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Adli. Mazraoui. And here's Brahim Diaz. Adli. And here's En-Nesyri, and he's En-Nesyri! He's scored! There seemed no way back, but they are level.
Morocco, well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Linton, Alexandro, now it's Rafinha. Oh, such a clever touch. And he's heaved it away. Brazil have reclaimed it. Rafinha plays it out wide.
Brazil really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
It's a lovely, neat pass. Now that's well seen too. Rodrigo. Vinicius Junior. And that was very necessary.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Takes the shot! Oh, should have put that away.
Ben Seguir has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Alexandro picks it up now. Lovely feet. Plenty waiting in the middle. Linton. Real chance! Goal! Brazil! And again they hit the front. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
Vinicius Junior. Rafinha. Incoming delivery. A well cut out. Oh, shooting chance! And that would have won it.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
Brazil making another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Brahim Diaz gets rid without sophistication. Marquinhos. Gerson.
Brazil surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And here's Adli. And it's Mazraoui. Brahim Diaz looking to run onto it. A header! Deep cross.
Morocco really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Marquinhos. It's a good run down the right. He's got away. Chance to deliver. And it's hoisted clear.
Brazil really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Now it's Ben Seguir, and he's away.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Very much into the last knockings. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Gabriel. Ben Seguir. Hakimi. Very nicely done. Ben Seguir. That is lovely. Clearly not happy with that. Final seconds, this has to be it. Hakimi. Chance for a cross, maybe now or never. Turns and goes back. Decent chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
Morocco making consecutive changes here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Marquinhos. Marquinhos shifted upfield. Aguirre. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Amrabat wins the duel this time. Gabriel. We are into stoppage time. Oh, it's come loose. Marquinhos. Bruno Guimaraes. Marquinhos. Is onto it in a flash. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Aim forwards. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Rafinha done delicately. Hakimi gets it clear. And it's Guimaraes. Gerson. Ben Seguir. It's really well manoeuvred. And he's lost his man here. Danger averted for now. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Adli. Amrabat. And here's En-Nesyri! And he has kept it out somehow.
And the series actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
That has sent him sprawling. And that will be the final act. Brazil have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately